Hi, everybody. How to start off? Probably some of you will know that I have a prized possession, a photograph from Charlie Bones. Charlie Bones sent me a signed photograph of himself to Paul on the box. Go Packers, F the Bears. And interestingly enough, also, when I first spoke with Sheriff Herman, well, second conversation, he said he'd check me out and looked me up on the internet. Said, "You play the accordion?" Yeah. He said, "My mum plays the accordion." So I said, "Well, I've got a whole load of music. If you ever want me to send you a tune or something for your mum, then would be more than happy to do so." That's when he was talking to me. But for some people, the accordion, it has this problem, the accordion, in that sometimes it's associated with people busking on a street corner. Sometimes they can be quite good. Sometimes they can be very poor. Going back to the turn of the century, some churches didn't have an organ. And so often for the Sunday morning service, they would have an accordionist playing the hymns. And some people took exception to that because the night before, the person playing the accordion was quite happy in the local pub, playing all the songs for the people as they progressively got drunker and drunker. Obviously, over there in Wisconsin, they love the accordion for the polka music. The Eastern Europeans brought their music over with them, and so yes, it's popular in Wisconsin. That was the thing, yeah. I once told Charlie Bones that it must be nice having a cool brother, because he told me that one of his brothers played the accordion. But how cool is this article? Let me share this with you. One of my favorite films, although not The Dudes. The Dude said that he'd watched Trainspotting, but found it difficult to watch certain scenes. Fair enough. I absolutely love Trainspotting. I think it's a brilliant movie. And of course, one of the iconic characters in it is the character played by Robert Carlyle, that's simply known as Begbie. So let's pop that up there. Let's switch that off. Let's come on down. Trainspotting star Robert Carlyle wants to, quote, play the accordion in a band. The gifted star can already sing and play the guitar and even sang for some of the scenes in California Solo, a movie about the downfall of a rock and roller who already thought he was at the bottom. Now, if anybody's suggesting, if he wants to get really rock bottom, play the accordion, I am not going to entertain any of those comments. Famed for his raging exploits as Begbie in Trainspotting, Scottish actor Robert Carlyle apparently has his sights set on an altogether different form of hell-raising. The Once Upon a Time star has reportedly told his musician daughter Ava that he fancies the rock and roll lifestyle, I presume is what they meant to write there. And the Daily Record reports how he even named his preferred instrument and wants to play the accordion in a band. Multi-talented Robert can already sing and play the guitar, and even sang for some of the scenes in California Solo, a movie about the downfall of a rock and roller who already thought he was at bottom. Typical journalism, isn't it? Just quote everything over and over again, ad infinitum. Yeah, okay, not to it. Let's move on. He said at the time, I was in a band when I was 16, and I'm so glad it didn't actually follow through with that, because I would have been effed. I play a guitar, just bits and bobs. Most of my friends back home can. The Gallagher brothers are friends of mine. Okay. Robert, who reckoned it might be tough keeping up with the rock and roll life of partying too hard, now presents a music show, I presume looking at the emerging music scene on Boogaloo Radio, and appeared to ask listeners what musical instrument they would play. His daughter Ava responded, "I think you would play the triangle if you're in a band." Oh, come on, Ava, that's a bit cruel. However, Robert saw himself playing an instrument that has become an important part of Scottish folk bands. No, not just Scottish folk band, Scottish bands in general, and particularly Scottish country dance bands. He responded, "Either that or the accordion." Ava replied, "Nah, that seems too difficult." Nah, it's not that difficult. It can't be difficult if I can do it. Fans loved the idea. One said, "There's an app that'll let you play accordion on an iPad if you want to give it some practice." Another added, "I see you on a trumpet, to be honest." And someone else chirped, "I'd love to see you with a penny whistle." Yep, that's it. Well, Robert Carlyle, I think, accordion, it's not that difficult, but it's the beauty about the accordion is that it's one of these instruments that you don't actually need anybody else with you in order to, play a piece of music. Some of the other instruments you need, a triangle. Well, you're really only going to play it in with an orchestra. Even the trumpet, it's not what we call a solo instrument. It's, you really need other people joining in with you. So anyway, thought you might enjoy that little article. As usual, comments on the bottom, please. I will share the link to that article. See you soon. Hopefully in a wee while, a few hours time or so, with Mr. Darcy. Bye for now.